Halo guys.
Halo guys.
Aduh. Ada Koko ganteng.
Iya, serius. 17 squad left.
Apakah Diamond hari
masih
ini?
drop.
Apakah Diamond hari ini ya guys ya?
Sabar ya.
Tenang guys. Ini emang Jealous No ini lama. Lama banget.
Ya begitulah. Apa nih? Ada apa nih? Nvidia reflect lu nyalain atau matiin, Nis?
Kalau di warnet nyala, kalau di rumah kagak ada Nvidian.
Kadang ngerti, kadang ngerti gimana.
Pantesan FPS gue drop anjing.
Kenapa?
Semuanya high anjing.
Capek.
Dah.
Anjing gue excited.
Main santai lu, awas lu ngomel-ngomel anjing.
Boy, mending boy.
Ini kenapa KDR gue aneh dah?
KDR lu berapa?
Lifetime gue tiba-tiba jadi 2 anjing. Padahal kill-nya 3600, death-nya 3200. Bisa-bisanya KD-nya 2.
Jangan tanya gua, Cok. Gura strips this Saturday and Sunday? No way.
Ramen juga lah cok yang nonton stream.
If we are defeated,
Nggak dengar itu dia.
we will
Memang
still
ada musim orang teriakin aja.
Sama teriak-teriak.
race you to the MZ.
Let's make some new friends and then destroy them.
This is your champion.
I swung to this position. Funny and true.
I am the jump master, which should go without saying. I love this part! Ha-ha!
Kayak gitu bikin drop makin lama kan?
Lebih jauh.
Tapi lebih lama.
Memang.
Faster, faster, faster!
Main apa?
Salah ambil senjata gua. Nah itu dia. Hai.
Shotgun ammo here.
Udah.
Lucky us, we are already inside the ring.
Yang perang tuh. Mau datang?
Dari jauh ya.
Di pos ini.
Check it out. Open supply bin here.
Attention. First blood.
Di bawah.
Unveiling. The first legend falls.
Fire, friends.
Okay, rival. Coming up.
Down that one.
Frag up.
Reloading. That one's out for the count.
Like you've done this before.
Ya. Oh, beda squad lagi. Beda squad lagi.
Heads up, we're not alone. Grenade, watch out.
Beda squad lagi nggak bisa.
We've got company. The enemy. Cracked an enemy.
I shot. I'm down. Enemy close.
Slow.
Behind you, behind
Standard
you.
low. Half HP.
Full.
I am taking fire, friends.
Rival, right here.
Cracked an enemy.
That's right. Belum selesai perang ternyata mereka ya.
Udah, beda squad. Udah rata satu squad sama gua. Gua kill 2 assist 1 kan. Lu nge-kill 2 juga.
Wasn't able to find coke miners. Musa, Reina. He's won it back though. Yedlin. Musa. Away by Ake. Tyler Adams. Musa. Tight space there for Brendan Aronson and for Reina.
Something's going to happen for this US team. It's got to happen pretty quickly now.
Some interesting amount of stoppage time to be added. It's Pulisic looking to combine. But Timber able to retrieve possession. Simons, Bergwijn. Want to make acquaintance with the corner flag here, or is he going to head into that area? It's Simons. And Bergwijn. And still, Simons, Bergwijn. Are they going to walk it in?
Trying to. Flag's gone up anyway. Just got caught in two minds, I think. Stephen Bergwijn initially was just trying to keep it.
Non terre plus ultra! Yeah, we should check that out.
Satu squad. Dua squad.
Let's go over there.
Yeah, I know. Bishop din isodang bro.
Close by.
Ini kalau lootnya perangnya bener mah kagak mati.
Attention.
It's go time!
First blood, and nothing good like
Oh my god, let's go. Nggak bakal kalah. Ayo.
Beginning ring countdown.
Itu dari mana?
good. We're in the next
Dari gua.
ring.
Baik, tunggu mereka perang dulu nggak sih?
Iya memang.
Light ammo here.
Front.
Grenade on three.
That was the lead.
I'm taking fire.
Wah! 2 orang langsung gua. Press gua dik. Nggak jadi. Bukan dulu.
Enemy down.
Ke gua dik. Lari, ngumpet. Jongkok. Ngumpet. Dah ngumpet. Biar. Terusin.
New kill leader appointed.
Lu clutch gua beliin Mercedes.
Lambangnya Ki, maksudnya tempelan-tempelannya.
Enggak sih, posisinya impossible sih Rick buat clutch. Makanya dia ngomong kayak gitu anjing.
Kalau seandainya tak clutch pun kayaknya ditarik lagi tuh. Tidak mungkin dibeliin Mercedes punya.
Enggak peduli gua tagih anjing seumur hidup.
Mercedesnya Hot Wheel, Cok.
Pokoknya gua tagih terus anjing.
Kan Mercedes yang penting.
Enggak bisa. Enggak bisa. Kalau mau tarik jalur hukum, paksa aku bayar Felix ya buat jadi saksi.
Waduh. Niat si anjing, Jo.
Kamu jadi saksi hasil kalau Faiz sudah kasih Mercedes kita bagi 2.
Jual bagi 2, jual rugi enggak apa-apa dah.
This is me entering an arcade wearing just your normal everyday backpack. Only tech.
Jadi saksi.
Bujur anjing.
This is space, and this is an egg moments
anjing.
before I
Waktu dan
attempted
darahku
the world's highest
kukorbankan
egg
itu.
drop. Now, in an egg drop competition, in case you never had the chance to do it yourself in school, the goal is to build a contraption that can protect a raw egg from breaking when dropped from the tallest height possible. So my original plan was to drop an egg in a contraption I built from the world's tallest building. But humans are always building taller buildings, so if I really wanted to future-proof this record,
Duh, panas anjing kalau nggak pakai kipas angin. Semoga aja nggak masuk suara kipas anginnya. Ada.
I know more than you like.
Masuk nggak guys? Enggak lah.
I bless these jump jets. We do this for science.
Di Discord kan nggak masuk aja kan ada notification goblok. Berapa baca? Gampang.
Let's head in that direction, darling.
Round 1. Beginning ring
Flatline
countdown.
here.
Tips.
Oh, me and Yuti could use that.
Tuh, orang ini udah kasih loot dalam, masih loot luar anjing.
First blood already?
Tuh, lihat tuh apa sih loot.
This soon, why'd you even come? Ring's close and we've still got a minute.
Oh my, an enemy.
Sini ke kiri Erik, jangan ke tengah.
45 seconds and the ring ain't far at all.
Pelan-pelan.
That way you close to me.
Throwing frag.
30 seconds. Throwing back the veil.
Firing.
Low tuh.
Slash 1, bogey. One down. Another squad extending to engage.
Being shot.
Another squad extending to engage. Just head that way.
Recharging my shields.
Using the Phoenix camera.
Enemies right here.
Ya di
Copy that.
Reloading. Recharging my shields. Not to be pernickety, dear, but the ring's on the...
Cracked. Taking fire. Reloading.
rame kah sana?
Bandit down.
Enggak dia.
Charging on my
Reloading.
Reviving on me.
Flinging thermite.
Di atas.
Shields.
I'm safe bro.
Apaan sih dia tiba-tiba ngerasa, Cok? Autis.
No, I'm not safe.
I realized I would need to go all the way to the top and straight to outer space. And when I started on this journey 3 years ago, I knew if I could draw on my experience of landing stuff on other planets, I would be guaranteed to release the egg, which would free fall onto a mattress that we'd placed on the ground. And that all seemed pretty straightforward. So like any good engineers would, we broke the problem down into smaller steps, starting first with calculating the terminal velocity of an egg. And by terminal velocity, I mean that any object, including humans, have a maximum speed at which they fall once the force of Earth pulling you world record, where the plan was to set out a target base and prove this egg drop. Morning we got a win. We had our first dumb failure.
All right. The GPS is mad.
We gotta scrub the launch. We were just walking back and the eggs all bloop, and it pooped it out. And scrubbing the launch meant we unfortunately had to release all the helium out of the balloon, which is an opportunity I'm not gonna let just pass on by.
Hello, wow, that's so cool.
And back at home base, we ran some tests that confirmed our hypothesis that since the GPS unit was right at the back of the rocket,
Hold on to your kilts, darlings. Here's a new jet.
Let us go there.
Enemies are falling from the sky and landing near me.
Enak sih ini kabarnya.
Attention. First blood.
Oh, first blood. Well, you can't solve the eternal. Need some energy ammo. Here's a pick me up, guys.
Enemy contact with target. Energy ammo here.
Yeah.
Wingman here.
Ada kar nggak?
Nope.
I got some materials for us. Yay!
Ayo, perang.
Using grapple.
Perang lagi perang sih.
I've got an Evo shield here. It's
Ambil
cool.
dik.
Level 2.
1 minute, my friends. Ring is close.
Makanya lu ambil aja itu.
Iya, masalah jauh anjing.
I've got an Evo shield here. It's cool. Level 2.
Wah,
Perang di mana mereka?
Opponent over there. 30 seconds until that ring closes.
Hooligan shield. Reloading.
Just 10 seconds left.
Shields recharging.
See through the veil.
Bash yourself. Here's a pick me up. An enemy shield. Thanks, jump jets.
They're firing on me.
Pack 1.
An enemy shield.
Pack 2.
Shields are recharging.
Ungu, biru.
Frag out.
Beda squad, beda squad.
Throwing arc star.
On failures.
Beda squad ya.
Throwing arc star.
Beda squad.
I'm recharging my shields. No kill leader. Labels are. Need to compose myself.
Dari mana mereka? Shot aku langsung sekarat, cuk.
Recharging my shields.
Lu gak ada baterai?
Even champions cannot resist the flame. This thing is there. Opponent here.
I am taking fire, friends. Frag
Find your car keys. They're right out.
Shields are recharging.
I am repairing myself.
Itu, astaga.
Broke that enemy shield.
They're firing on me. Reloading.
Gak ada yang gak di-crack kita.
Reloading.
Duh, capek banget gua cuy, lu lawan satu.
Throwing.
Pandernya bego banget.
Enemy taken down.
Cuma satu orang doang dari tadi yang di atas gak ada yang ngebunuh.
The last minute addition of the metallic was interfering with the GPS signal.
Agak ini gue tembak full lifeline.
Iya, habis recharge bangsat.
The most important being swapping the metallic tracking streamer with one made from plastic.
Good news is there's hardly any wind today. Bad news is about 20 degrees colder, which means our mattresses are kind of frozen.
Nevertheless, we pushed forward.
Kenapa?
Gak apa-apa.
Gue lagi nonton YouTube kok.
Bodoh.
It's happening. Should we see it? Oh yeah, I see it.
Oh, there it is.
And while the whole thing looked really cool,
So we
we quickly realized the balloon was rising at a slower rate than we anticipated,
We're already south and we're only halfway up.
which totally threw off the predicted trajectory. And so after a few more minutes, we decided to manually drop the rocket, because we were already way too far off course for the rocket to make up the lateral distance to the mattress, using just the fins and gravity.
3, 2, 1, clicked.
Oh boy, that's not good.
And that's when we encountered the second problem of the day, as the fins actively forced the rocket into an uncontrolled death spiral.
Altitude is 1400, coming down fast.
Well, it landed somewhere.
Check the mattress just in case.
Which is another opportunity I'm not gonna let just pass on by.
Fish.
Hold your breath
Buat
if
sepi
you
kan
have to
katanya.
breathe.
Hey.
Sepi nih. Terus squad. Only. Pesan nih senjata nih.
Watch out, my friend. An enemy landing near me.
Oh shit.
Dua-duanya crack, dua-duanya lo. Di gua. Fuck, dua-duanya lo. Gua kalah senjata. Dia pakai volt anjing.
I'm here, so let's get you a duo.
That's a suit, man. Is that a suit?
There's no egg.
The egg did release. The fact that this is out means the egg did come out, so that's good.
But despite that silver lining, the movable fins seemed to be actually forcing the rocket into that tailspin, which was surprising because Joe had definitely run through a lot of analysis and testing before coming here. So after conducting a thorough review of the footage and firmware, he was able to locate and fix a single rogue negative sign in the code that seemed to be causing all the control issues, which meant we were ready to give this one final space.
Phenomenal! My new video.
Question maybe you've wondered yourself. How do big balloons like hot air balloons? But how we know all this information is the fascinating part, because every day it's someone's job to launch two balloons like this into the sky at noon and midnight London time. But this is done in over 1,000 locations all around the world at those same two exact moments. And these balloons all have something called a radiosonde attached to them that measures things like altitude, pressure, temperature, and wind, and then they transmit the information back to the ground stations, which gets fed into supercomputers, and that's the reason weather and wind prediction predictions can be so accurate. So 2,000 of these massive weather balloons go up every day and then eventually pop and just land somewhere. And since they're transmitting a signal, some folks make a hobby out of just trying to track them down.
How close are we to the...
I'm the jump master. This time.
Dik, yang bener dik. Sekarang dik turunnya. Ayo serius.
Here we go. Ready up.
Yo. Nih, gua kasih nggak ada siapa-siapa nih.
Yo.
Misah. Ini rumah gua.
Enemy over there.
Rumah gua.
Gua kesini pokoknya.
Oh kan?
Ini kan dari tadi kan bisa lihat menang tenang.
Feeling gua bagus tuh lihat tuh. Kalau langsung perang juga gua udah langsung menang. Kata umur gua.
Sharp.
Nih,
Hostile close. Car SMG here.
mereka nyariin. Tadi ini apa kertasnya? Masih turbo ya?
Masih.
Got some materials.
Goblok anjing. Lu lihat nih gua dapatnya apa, Is?
I need it.
Extended sniper mag here. Extended sniper
2
mag
kali
here.
tuh.
Level 3.
Gak ada yang lebih berguna apa?
Gua juga dapat.
Apa extended juga?
Extended apa?
Sniper.
Iya,
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
Dekat.
I need heavy ammo.
Evo shield here. Level 2.
Dibs.
The ring's closing in 1.
What
We're
the
not very
fuck?
close.
Berhasil, Cok.
We've got 45 seconds. Faster.
Apaan? Ini shield biru ada yang ngambil.
Itu dia tadi
Dilewatin sama dia.
Nah, ya udah. Tahu, mungkin dia masih ke tempat lain dulu.
Ada set di aku, Dik.
I need a backpack.
Serius. Gua nggak tahu di mana. Apa feeling gua doang?
Ini kosong
Laser
tadi
sight
aja.
here. Level 3.
Makanya.
Medkit here.
Ah, gua bodoh deh lah. Gua nggak ada shield. Somehow. Let's go.
Gua ada.
Shield baterai nggak ada semua.
Sel gua ada 12, baterai ada 4.
Ah, di baterai berapa?
Champion scratches the flame.
Minta 2 dong.
Oh, nanti.
Sama selnya 2 juga.
4 lah.
2 aja sel gampang nyari.
Attention.
I need shields.
Entering care package.
Care package coming in.
Datang aja sini ke gua.
Kalian jauh ya. Nah, aku nemu.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
Ini susah.
Shield cell here.
I could use that.
Kan lu lihat sini kan?
Rolling.
Extended heavy mag here.
Oh, lightnya
Level
di
3.
I could put that to use.
Gimme ya. Wih, ada sel lagi. Sabar. Selnya 2 aja dibilang.
See someone out there.
Ada orang serius.
Iya, ada.
Mana?
Shield battery here.
Itu di mana sih?
Medkit here.
Enggak, bosnya di mana? Gua beli high ground.
Enemy spotted. How far?
I'm bored. Checking out over here.
Crosshair-nya hampir crack.
Contact with enemy here.
Aduh, mati aku.
Ulti dik.
Nggak nyampe lagi.
Cari mana SP? Cari mana SP? Di belakang.
Enemy spotted over there.
Dan
Bad guys, let's do this.
ada squad ya?
Iya. Cabut dulu.
Setting a portal.
Only 2 of us left. I would not lose you too.
Portal placed.
Ambil banner ya kalau bisa.
Nggak bisa.
Ntar ya. Oh, mereka ngapus tuh. Mereka ngapus tuh. Ayo dik, mereka ngapus dik.
What lies behind this veil?
Spot attacking. I downed an enemy. Recharging my shields.
Ambil banner.
We should make that recovery.
Langsung rest dia ya.
I recovered our teammate's banner.
Udah knock 1 kok. Di trade gua. Dia racing. Dian. Datengnya dia sendiri kayaknya. Oh enggak, ada temannya.
Anjing, nggak kelihatan bangsat kepalanya.
Drop point. Balloon release. That's it.
And this time we were releasing right in the target drop zone, which was good news on one hand, but it raised some new challenges on the other.
Where is it?
Loh, Apex Spec 4. Let's go.
400.
Oh, oke, biru-biru putih.
Altitude 98 meters.
Biru-biru putih lagi.
I think we're
Nggak mungkin dapet sih.
Egg? No egg? Wait a minute.
Last one.
It's the egg. Oh, did it crack? I mean, it's not cracked.
So after 3 failed attempts, we still seemed pretty far off from where we needed to be, which meant it was time for the ultimate phone a friend with my buddy Adam Steltzner, who you might recognize as this guy from when we landed Curiosity on Mars.
Touchdown confirmed. We're safe.
He has a PhD from Caltech, and he's also the chief engineer for Persevere. Good point. The people who could help us actually can't, and even if we figured it out ourselves, the ethics of just slapping that how-to video up on YouTube are questionable at best. And so after a fruitful discussion with Adam,
but we release at about the height, and then we do a lobbing. The thing you start to worry about is heating. You might want to start with a 2-stage thing.
We decided to pivot, and instead of a precision-guided egg landing on a mattress in a small town, we would set our sights on a much more general egg landing target by heading out to the desert. But as part of the pivot, we completely scrapped our old design and spent a couple months designing and building a new system that borrowed heavily from the Curiosity landing, because we figured if it could safely put a rover on Mars, it could safely land an egg on Earth. So we would still go to space on a weather balloon, but this time the rocket would have fins that didn't move, and it would be 3 times as long and 4 times as heavy to guarantee we would get the egg to supersonic speeds on the way down. Then just like NASA separates the cruise, our own the exact same rectangle here that's part of the parachute the Curiosity rover used to land. So that piece of parachute is actually one of the 80 rectangles you see here as they were running the final tests in the world's largest wind tunnel. And so it only felt fitting that after some scribing, a bit of cutting, and a little sewing, it had nobly repurposed itself for the new mission. So as the sun went down, back at the hotel, we worked late into the night on final preparations. This was an idea and a passion project 3 years in the making, and it took a staggering amount of work even to get us to this point.
Here we go. Ready up.
Udah panas ya Dik ya, udah bisa ya.
Insyaallah.
Belakang Dik sama juga Dik.
Gua melihat di luar.
First blood. Should have seen that coming.
Unveil yourself.
Firing.
Broke a rival shield. Reloading.
Cracked an enemy shield. Reloading. Round one. Take the fire.
They spotted me. I'm taking a shot.
Got me. I'm down.
What the?
Kok pada matiin sih?
Gua nge-wave. Ya, gua nge-wave lah, my bad. Capek gua. Udah Dik, gak main dulu Dik. Capek. Wih, tolol emang.
Unveiling.
Beda squad Dik, gua aman Dik. Keluar. Ambil banner ya.
Gua yang gak aman anjing, atas bawah.
Point. We had thought and prepared for so many
Back to
things that could go wrong, and while I was feeling optimistic, I knew at the end of the day, it was the laws of physics that would ultimately determine our fate. Come down and send a signal that will pull down on a string that's sewn into the side of the balloon and opens like a zipper and self-destructs. The downside is they're incredibly lightweight and so thin and delicate, you have to be really careful and touch it with gloves. And they were about an hour into filling it with the 4 massive tanks of helium we had on hand when we made a gut-wrenching discovery. Hey dude, I got bad news. We have to scrub. Start taking the helium out of the balloon.
Launch a scrub. They had some issues that I guess they can't resolve by today. So we're sucking out the helium from the balloon and trying for another day.
Until that morning that
Buat
we were
kita
able
full
to
color
test
Mas. Hijau ada, biru ada, pink ada.
integration of the two
Kayak
systems
Power Ranger,
together.
anjing.
And when we did, it became a
But this happening at Mach 2 may actually be a failure point for a future mission.
felt like I had just let everyone down. Not just my team and the rest of the crew helping. Going to fix, to get back out here and try this dang thing one more time. The trenches, building and succeeding together. And so after all that, we made the 6-hour trek back to the desert for what I was really hoping would be the last time.
Hey guys!
Excessively that means we all the requisite last.
Ada aja yang ngikut. Turun mana kamu, Is?
Let's check out that one.
Oh, satu squadnya ke sana, Is. Potong tengah sini.
Gua ke dalam. Gua ke dalam. Ada 2 squad.
Wah. 3 cowok di sini. Apex really, please lah. Cuman ada prowler anjing.
Naik ke atas ini. Ke gua bisa nggak ke gua?
Itu gimana dah? Naiknya gimana anjir?
Ke sini, ke ping gua.
Let's go this way.
Ada loot di belakang sini.
Nggak bisa. Gua dikejar.
Frag out. Enemy.
Track 1.
Contact with target. Enemy down.
Another squad is attacking us. Charging on my shields. Heads up. No.
Opening fire.
Is, naik Is. Is.
Taking shots. 1 second, we got this.
I gave you shield, I gave you shield.
Heads up. The ring's moving.
Charging on my shields.
Shield cell here.
Let's go, Rick.
No trouble here.
Opening fire. Reloading.
Wah, gak kena, Cok. Gak mati nih, Cok.
I'm down.
Tempat-tempat kita rame.
Reloading. Enemy down. Enemy taken out. Heads up. Shot. Void jumping. Grenade. Recharging my shields.
Ada satu spot nih.
Catching myself up. Reloading. Last member's down. One spot closer to winning.
Kill leader.
Got our squad mate's banner.
Di sini rasanya masih ada 2 orang.
Nope, itu ngejar gua. Itu racing di belakang gua. Kan temannya gua bunuh.
Yang Valkyrie tadi.
Bukan. Satunya yang GB.
Oh. Ini aman nih. Kiri itu.
Kedekatan. Apa yakin? Gue pengen kesini sih.
Let's check out that way.
Bareng sih. Di kiri sih. Lutan belum di-loot sih.
Kan musuhnya di belakang ya. Di sini mereka.
Let's go over there.
Punya Valkyrie lagi. Wah, kanannya lah. Kanan belum di-loot nih kayaknya. Belum lihat. Bisa langsung lari ke sini ya?
I say we move there.
Sini nggak apa-apa.
Let's go over there. I'm going over here. Placing a portal.
I'm back, my friend.
I set the portal. Just you.
Guys, buat drop anjing.
Wah, lu cari senjata ya? Gue bawain itu. Gue bawain healingan banyak. Fokus cari senjata aja.
Udah, Artreowan kali 3 sama Mastiff.
Mana ayo? Ring.
Mana.
I say we move there.
Aki, over here. Yup.
Ayo cepat. Itu keburu hilang.
Iya.
Heavy ammo here. R90 extended light mag here. Level 3.
Sandrotnya mau.
Mampus lu siapa yang dapat tuh? Lu dua pengen soalnya.
Enggak, dia deep saat 99 nih.
Let's go this way.
Un momentito, healing.
Syringe here. Shield cell here. Medkit here.
Nggak ada yang mau nih.
Medkit boleh.
Shield cell here.
Pistol gue udah 8.
Just take it, bro.
I need a backpack.
Yeah, same.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
Let's check out that way.
It's go time!
We must act. Next ring is far.
Attention. Delivering
Supply bin there.
Backpack
Por
here.
favor.
Level 1.
Yo, replicators coming in for a landing. Optics here. Mid-range. Medkit here.
Backpack here. Level 1.
Cool. Supply bin here. Ooh, that's got a kick. Using meds.
Let's go over there.
You got jump it?
Hit the ejector seat.
This destruction was not my fault. But our presence...
Nggak satu ya, Dik. Scan depan. Pak, dekat ada nggak? Dekat ada nggak?
Ada.
Wah, gua gagal naik. Wah, my bad, gua nge-throw anjing.
Nggak bisa. Lucu banget.
Can come to me. I can give you slow. Okay, nice try.
Dah. Tidak baik.
And everything was looking good. The balloon ascent rate was just what we predicted, and that meant we for sure didn't have a leak, and things were finally breaking our way.
Is that how it's supposed to look?